Welcome back to another episode of Metaphor. Last time we left off, we got an insanely powerful archetype. We just need to max it out. And we also discovered that I'm actually the real prince. Without further ado, let's go chase Zorba into the forest. Our Lady Guruday. Untrue to claiming to claim the prince's life. As it stands, this mission remains unfulfilled. In other words, the assassin hasn't fled. You should assume he lies in wait, biding his time for enough opportunity to come at you. And so he should. So we should. I'm almost tempted to equip that archetype now. But no, we'll wait, we'll wait. How much more time do we have? What day are we on in game? 24. We'll be fine, we'll be fine. Regardless, I'm happy, man, because we should keep the prince archetype even in New Game Plus. So that'd be great. My ideal goal is to get all these archetypes unlocked and maxed, and then we can try and make the most powerful archetype possible with the prince as a base. Is everyone safe? Yeah, we've had no casualties, however. We were stopped aside like pebbles and measured even a glance. I could do nothing but watch. I was powerless against them.
No.
There was little else that could have been done. Responsibility away for the downfall of the resistance, any move you might have made would have resulted in needless sacrifices. I believe the intruder sensed the power of the prince's awakening and came to investigate. I don't know why to run away, but should let a plan. Tread carefully, please. It's fine, I'll win.
Ready?
Let's go.
Stop! You. Zorba.
Actually, I'll be right back. Someone's at the front door. I'm back. Let's go.
So it was you behind the attack?
Indeed it was. I killed the prince, though he died all too easily. And the odd thing was, his aura felt awfully similar to yours. So I decided to bide my time a while and listen. And it's a good thing I did. There really is something stranger going on. Who are you? Are you the prince or not? Whatever your answer, I must report back to Lord Luis.
Do you have any idea what Luis is really scheming? If he becomes king, everyone in this country is doomed.
If that is what Lord Luis so desires, then I shall see it done.
It's almost impressive how blind your faith in him is.
I suppose it's just easier to follow instead of thinking for himself. He's forgotten anything he really wants.
What do you intend to do? The crown is too heavy a burden for your reedy frame. Lord Luis is the true king, who will save the worthy. And you are nothing but a powerless imposter, only fit to be sacrificed.
He is no imposter, fiend. His Highness has finally taken his first steps on the road to victory. Here, at his journey's end, after enduring these countless hardships, he has become a true successor, a true ruler. Because he knows the people's suffering firsthand.
Well, imposter or not, it's all the same if he's a corpse. And so I shall return the prince and his dying legacy to the underworld, where they belong.
He's a human?
I wondered why you ran away, but it was all to lure us straight to this monstrosity.
Did he summon it or did he transform into it?
The melancholia is fueling his magic power.
We've come too far to be stopped by something like him. Let's put our power on full display.
Oh. The power of your newly earned archetype prince surges forth.
Just when we've unlocked some new power, kinda feels like fate by now. Okay, time for a new fight. Stay on your toes.
The prince is an archetype. To protect this, now change it out as you wish. Method support for all synthesis skills. It has unique traits not found in other archetypes, but none of its skills can be transferred.
Alright, let's take it down and then get after Zorba.
This is a lot of MP, but it's useful for times like this, I guess. Let's try this first. Insanely powerful.
Now for a grand maneuver.
We'll combine our strength.
Didn't do anything.
I shall fight as the noble.
It didn't do anything at all.
All right, let's take it down
Lend
and
me
get
your
after
strength.
Zorba.
Mm-hmm.
Hold nothing back.
Come on.
I've got just the dance for you. Let's do this together. Watch me. Raging fire.
Damn.
Sorry, my mistake.
Samurai.
Rise and slash.
Hack and slash. Right on time.
By the sworn
Looks
oath
like
of
we can't
knighthood.
brute force through this one.
Any weaknesses? Ice, lightning, dark.
Magic Knight! Not now.
Oh what?
Let
No, we're
justice
fine.
prevail.
What about
now.
crushing?
Oh,
Let's try
power
crushing.
of heroes.
Nothing. Alright.
This'll be
Gain
over
4
soon.
turn icons.
I'll show you.
Lightning.
I
Yeah,
call
let's try lightning.
Milestone.
Are you prepared? I'll cut you down.
Right on target.
By the
Nice. That's not useful. Alright, what about this then? Not weak to that either.
Let's stay calm.
Ice and or dark.
Maybe let's work together. Let's go. Lights.
Dude, that's so powerful.
More apples? Quick, knock them off again.
Really? After all that, you get more back?
Is that all?
Come on, man. Stop spamming. Alright, let's see.
You.
Do this. And then we'll do rise and slash again.
Hack and slash. You see that?
Stand ready.
Now it's just him by himself again.
Justice prevail.
We'll do... That's pretty good, actually. But not right now.
I'll run. Worthy foe after
This
all.
again. And then we will do... Oh. Let's try this.
Nice hit.
Well, that was insanely powerful.
Dancer.
This might actually kill it.
Fire.
Dude, the Prince archetype is so powerful. I'm actually just gonna start using it right now. No, it's not maxed. It's just too powerful. Twin God's Gale. The Seeker. And I use it with Prince too.
Check me out.
Or so we can level up the Prince archetype again, I think. Or maybe not.
I shall rise to the occasion.
Ha! I have never
Regardless,
known such
it'll
heights.
put us close to level 14. We just start using it now.
Yes.
It's just too crazy.
The bastard got away.
I say, you chaps boggle the mind. It's no mean feat to fight on even footing with a human.
Yeah.
I'd hoped as much. You may yet have the power to face Luis at his full strength.
It's gonna be
Good to see
stronger
you're
again.
safe.
Cool.
We've certainly taken these powers a long way. Maybe we thought ourselves invincible.
I'm back now. It's asking me for help with something on the console. Couldn't figure it out. Anyway, let's get back into it.
But don't worry. At long last, the prince is safe. In a manner of speaking. Everything's going according to plan.
Still, what's our next move? The people think you a monster. Will not find any public backing like this.
Alces once said that His Highness the Prince was a soul born into adversity. He is royalty and elder both, heir to the legacies of heaven and earth. He is water and fire, in condemned conflux. When the day comes that His Highness may be revered as the good ruler he can be, then the world will truly be free of prejudice. And that, he said, is why we fight.
In his own words, huh? We have to fight for what he believed in. All the more reason we can't turn from this.
Right.
Years of prejudice won't go overnight, nothing could accomplish that, but we don't believe things can change, they never will.
Come what may, my life is a shield raised in your Highness's name. Are you prepared to fight Luis to the bitter end?
Let's fight together.
Fight together.
Yes. By our efforts, we will stop Luis's reign.
If he ends up king, he'll be sending all traitors to the gallows. Not just us, but any innocent folks he doesn't find use for.
Lost too many lives along this journey, and if Luis has his way with the world, such partings will become all too common. We have to stop him.
Look, I'm never giving up hope either, okay? All we have to do is beat him, right?
Real. If we'll sing a victory song.
Forward to the victory song.
Well, we've got bigger things to worry about now. But I can't wait to sing it.
You... I'm still amazed. You really do look just like your mother. Truly, you are a child of fate. Your mother, she loved your father, and you with all her heart. The injustice that befell this village is not your fault. But listen well. Once you leave this village, you cannot return until you have fulfilled your ambitions. After all, an old crone like me can't take care of you forever. If you want to overcome your hardest challenges, you'll have to face them yourself. The world's fate is in your hands. Please, put an end to the tragedies of humankind's failures.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you. And for everything.
Our final battle lies ahead. We cannot lose. Yet, before all else, His Highness has only just awoken. Let us rest in the gauntlet runner for today, and advance to the royal capital tomorrow.
I just have to give a chance to look at the menus.
I was convinced we'd been together for a long time. But I can't believe we've only just met. The beginning of my journey may have been a false memory. But my journey with you and the memories we've made, those are all real. Well, guess I'm repeating myself. But I'm glad we're working together.
Stay beside me
Stay
forever.
beside me forever.
Well, when you put it like that,
I didn't mean it like
you're
that.
gonna make me blush. But thanks.
I've never come a track and since newfound conviction from Gallica as both an ally and a friend.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Your tempered bond has become by the grace of her newfound...
Very nice.
We've got the path to tomorrow in front of us, and I'm gonna lead the way.
You may gain extra turn icons. Very nice. 2 more unlocked. And very little left to go.
When things get tough, remember this magic. The music meant for you will play in your head.
This is the magic of that music that Gallica cast me once. Now that I think about it, it may help me in ways I didn't realise.
By the way, the chiefess told me something about your novel. Apparently your parents gave you that book when you were still just a kid. I wonder what your parents wanted you to get from reading it. What they hoped for you, I guess. I suppose you'll have to find out for yourself.
This book is the legacy of my parents, the late King of Ukrainia and the Queen of the Elden Sanctum. Perhaps the utopia depicted in this book wasn't a mere fantasy, but ideas of the old world passed down in the Sanctum.
The part we're reading today is the last chapter. It's about the ruler of this ideal world. Let's read it together. The last chapter is about the ruler of a utopia. The one who governs this utopia must have an unwavering will. To maintain justice in this world, there are innumerable obstacles to overcome, yet, as long as one lives by their ideals, those who support them are sure to follow. A utopia is not the creation of a single mind or a single power. It is a world shaped by all its people. The last part sounds a little more metaphorical. There's a little more. However, even a utopia may one day fray at the edges, and its people may come to conflict over the question of what is right. What is a true utopia? What is a true ruler? None have yet found the answers to these questions.
Then true utopia has never been achieved. So-called utopias are put in the novels based on the old world, or found to ruin and destroyed by war. So this book traces the trajectory of the old world. It is truly the ideals we're striving for. It seems rather the opposite.
So even the author of this book struggled with these questions. And if you become king, you'll have plenty of tough questions and struggles to face yourself. Lady Cruiday mentioned the king was a real idealist when he first arrived at the village, that little by little, the pains of reality crushed his hope.
What? Oh.
And he even lost his son. In the end, his will was broken. He didn't lift a finger to stop the church's rise to power. With that in mind, I can honestly see why people would be drawn to Luis. His values are radical and cruel, but he's devoted to them. Unshakable, even. But we can't lose either. For the sake of everyone who has believed in us along the way.
Even though it's a win the throne, there's no guarantee my idealistic vision could ever become a reality, and yet what choice is there but to believe in them and fight on? The alternative is to accept that nothing will change.
You've got the power to change the world. And the one who gave it to you was, well, yourself. And that's what I'm going to help you with. That's my mission. My real mission. And I'm going to see it through.
I wonder if there's going to be like a royal virtues check at the end, where if you fail it, you don't get the true ending. That's what I'm really afraid of, because I don't think we're going to max out elegance in time. After discussing the novel and our ideas with Gallica, I closed my eyes. Academia. Seems I've been summoned by more in a dream.
I saw what happened. So, you found a way to unequivocally shape your destiny. As far as I know, there is no record of your newly acquired archetype ever being used, even in ancient times. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical, known to some scholars as the magic of true sovereignty. Indeed, a power of legend. I once said that to be Elder was your inescapable fate. However, it seems the truth was more complex than that. Magic is a process by which we confront fate and tame anxiety. And archetypes are its essence. They are manifestations of a resolve capable of heroic virtue. So then, what do you think is the foremost, most inescapable fate a person must bear?
The foremost fate? Not really sure, but for me to be me, and for you to be you? Or something like that.
Indeed. It is birth that is inescapable. You cannot choose who you are born to, and once your familial place is determined, that fate cannot be changed. Yet by some strange tangle of destiny, you were given a choice that the very act of existence denies most people. By your own will, you were born again as a prince. Do you understand? You stand on the threshold of truly becoming a ruler, not as an unearned title of bloodline's chance, nor as a mere authority over people. You have taken control of your life. You are ready to rule your very self. That is what it truly means to be a hero. And it is the crux of the power that is awakened within you. What glorious coincidence indeed, that I, as a scholar of archetypes, might cross paths with and witness such a remarkably fated boy. It almost bespeaks.
Indeed, 'tis his hands that bear our fate.
Who? I remember. I know that I know this voice. Had I forgotten it all this time? Yes. I swear I've heard it before. And I let it slip from my mind. Who are you? You with this voice that moves hearts. Speak. Who are you? Why have you awakened this boy to his power?
If it is answers you seek, then go and claim them.
Are you? Could you be?
As for you, I bid thee awaken. Move onward to thy final ordeal. Take thy place at the final proving of the ascension of kings.
My consciousness faded away and I was sent back to my sleep. I reminded that more was the author of the fantasy novel, as Moore visited an ancient elven sanctum.
Time marches on.
I'm pretty sure that voice is my character's mom.
Draws nearer.
Okay, all our preparations are just about set. Now that this is actually happening, I've got some pre-show jitters.
All this royalty? It always felt they lived in a different world to the likes of me. Never figured I'd be walking alongside one myself.
'Tis proof that bloodline decides nothing. We are one people living in a shared world.
Looks like this is gonna be our last mission. Any final words you want to say?
And strong to the end.
Give up. Stand strong to the end. Of course. No way we're losing here. I've got the fire in me eyes now.
About the new stuff you've felt and learned since becoming the prince. Can I ask you one more thing? Why is it that you want to be king? It's not about honor or power, is it?
To protect my conscience, people.
I want to protect this country and its people.
'Tis the answer I hoped for. As your knight, I will ever serve you with all my soul and ability.
Well, I guess this means we're ready as we're gonna be.
We're going back to Grand Trad. Back to Grand Trad. Yes, we are. Okay.
Let's move.
Let's not waste this time for sure.
You see?
I doubt all in Grand Trad would give us a warm reception still. Should we choose not to fight, then lose the victim's pile will only pile higher.
Yeah.
Easy to say we'll help anyone, but doing this whole other thing, all the more reason to prove this is by putting our lives on the line. We'll lead by example. Besides, we'll be the first time we crawled our way up from the bottom. Just let me open the menu, man, please.
After having made so many sacrifices, the group has gained new powers and ascertained new truths. Their arch-enemy, Luis, already has one hand on the throne. Even so, they march ever forward, spirits rekindled by battle. They head to Grand Trad, for the fight is far from over.
Please, just give me a time slot while we're traveling there.
That Elden boy is nowhere to be found. I suppose it's only a matter of time until Luis takes the throne.
Speaking of which, I don't see the general.
The voice of the pro-Luis faction became too overwhelming. He was ultimately forced out of his position. Why is this happening? Even if the Sanctus Church's favor has collapsed, why is it that Luis alone is reaping the benefits?
The public mind is the same as it's always been. It's too difficult to find answers in themselves, so they follow those who provide. We've certainly relied on that ourselves.
It's always easier to follow than to have to make all the risks yourself. Now that we are out of ideas, what can we do?
Can you imagine Luis on the throne? Can you imagine what he'd do with us? We'd be the first on the chopping block. Do we hide? Run? Our ships are in port.
Is this really the time for idle chit-chat?
Who are you?
Just a passing wastrel. Thought I'd drop in for a word since I was in the area. You might have one way to survive.
Just walked in, did he? No guards. It's pretty cool.
Well then, let us depart.
Lord Luis, your pardon. We've encountered an unexpected snag. I killed the prince in the Elden village. I confirmed his death, yet it appears the boy candidate has merged with his corpse. It seems the prince is now resurrected.
Resurrected?
Yes, and what's more, the boy candidate was the actual prince after all. Something about his soul having traveled independently and then returning to his corporeal body.
I see. So his ideal form was spun from Magla. Whatever the case, this means the land's true prince has reawakened in his sanctum. How interesting. After these long years, my chase may finally come to an end. My nemesis waits.
Lord Luis, what is it about that bastard that fascinates you? Yeah, I won't let it end like this. I have to do better. I need more power. I will show Lord Luis I am worthy of his gaze.
We'll soon
You can't have Luis's gaze.
Capital.
Excellent. As planned, increase altitude and enter the royal palace in the sky.
Are you certain? We'll be heading directly to His Majesty, the former king, and...
Rest assured, that old fool is powerless to stop me now. Proceed.
Understood.
Let the final banquet begin.
Come on, any takers? Any bets for the other candidates? Remember, if Luis loses, a silver coin could turn into mountains of Reeve.
What are you trying to say? You think Count Luis is going to lose?
Oh no, of course not. I'll just say.
I'll call that bet. All in on His Highness the Prince.
A Sanctus bigwig gambling away his tides? This really is the end of the world. Didn't know his esteemed princeliness had any supporters left.
I mean, he's not really the prince, is he? Was actually a monster in disguise all along. Haven't you heard the news? The times we live in, I tell you.
Must be tough, being an easy mark. It didn't take much for you to buy everything Luis was selling about the prince. The fireworks went off the moment he said, "Behold." Remember? You don't think there's any chance Luis orchestrated the entire thing?
Oi, churchman! You saying Count Luis lied to us? You think he cast some big illusion?
An illusion, eh? What if I said it's a power more dangerous than that? Always struck me as odd. We all know Luis, the mighty human slayer, but how does he keep finding the things one after another? Seems a bit convenient, if you ask me. Like he knows in advance where these monsters will appear to cause havoc.
Easy to nitpick and gripe about him, isn't it, churchman? Maybe someone needs to shut you up.
All right. Let's keep things civil, eh? No sense becoming a monster yourself.
Oi! What's all this fuss about?
Damn it!
When Count Luis is king, you'll all be the first at the gallows. You'll die just like Forden.
Well, they're probably just as anxious as the rest of us. All that yelling and thrashing helps fight it off. Humans have been sighted near the capital, after all.
It's more than that. Pockets of society have resented the upper class for ages now, but this might be the spark that lights the kindling. Luis's respect for power is certainly cruel, but it's fair to an extent. Those of us pushing the status quo have always struggled to understand the appeal.
Even then, everyone's on edge. They'll jump at any excuse to argue and snarl at each other. Never seen it this bad. Not normal, I say.
Blind fanaticism and doom go hand in hand. If we don't find some common ground soon, it'll collapse beneath us. Luis left saying that he'd be waiting at the royal capital. Only one place he could be. All eyes are on his Skyrunner as it rises to the flying palace. What are we about to see?
Ah, the royal palace. It's been a while. Do you hear me, O king? Stubborn and deathless? This country is distorted. You and the other titled authorities decide who grows fat and who is devoured. The country knows no war only because our very core is built upon a system of societal predator and prey. It cannot be defied from within. That is peace, but not order. Hand over the royal scepter. The game is over. The country needs change, and I will provide it.
Thou impertinent faith breaker, hast thou no shame in preempting the day of judgment?
Do you presume yourself a god? Is that why you wrought your face in stone and took it to the heavens? You're nothing. Just an ordinary, broken old man.
How wouldst thou wield the king's magic? To what end?
To purify all that your kind have left to rot. You threw away your ideals, but I will never make that mistake.
Only the people's chosen may take the throne. The royal scepter and its resting place remain beyond you.
This royal scepter, the royal magic. Did you think that only generations of kings were aware of their secrets? Why someone can manipulate world-changing power by use of only a single scepter? Why only those supported by the people can use it? Listen well, O king. The truth behind the royal magic. Huh. So it's true. The country truly is putrid with sin. In other words, if I took hold of it now, then I would have the power to change the world itself.
How didst thou learn of this?
How?
Thou wert elder.
You were not always blind to this country's rot. When you visited our sanctum, I saw and knew the passion in your heart. And yet, what happened to our village? What happened to this country?
Oh.
You cannot stop me any longer. Nor can anyone else. Save one lone possibility.
Snatching victory from the maw of catastrophe, the party descends again on the royal capital, Grand Trad. But they are greeted only by ominous skies. Their return hardly counts as a triumph, considering how they departed. Anticipating conflict, the Gauntlet Runner comes to a quiet stop.
What the hell's wrong with the sky?
Isn't that... Oi! That monster boy's come back!
Ah, that's why the sky's grown so hellish. The half-dead bastard returns with his head held high.
A more aggressive welcome than I expected. Would any introductions help them to understand?
It's useless. Words are cheap. Still, we should walk with pride instead of trying to keep our heads down.
True enough.
His Royal Highness, the Prince, returns! Luis distorted his form through strange and terrible magics, but the curse is now dispelled. His true form has been restored!
Oi, if that's really His Highness, then tell us why didn't His Majesty in the sky stop all this bloodshed?
Why would he?
Because he's an imposter! Just like Count Louis said! You'll not fool us again, beast!
Oi, calm down. At least listen.
And you! Never thought I'd see one of the Magnus brothers standing against Count Luis, even the thick one. He took in a Paribus like you, and you spit on him! Scum! Only thing traitors deserve is a tight rope and a stiff beam. And you want us to support the prince?
Lady Juna, I can't believe this! I admired you! Why would you risk dying alongside some fake prince?
I don't intend on dying with anyone! Besides, I'm still me, whoever I'm standing with.
Hey, you chief! Weren't you the wretch who got kicked out of the knighthood? Now you're with this pack of throne chasers. Shame! Shame!
Mustari girl! You ungrateful pagan! Count Luis brought down the Sanctus Church for you!
How dare you strike out at him?
They're all traitors, I say!
What is all this? The truth of the prince hardly matters to them. Every one of them's only concerned with their own emotions and nothing else.
We'll have your heads on pikes soon enough. Leave! Get out of our royal capital!
If they're just monsters, we can deal with them ourselves. How about it?
This is bad. They really are out for our blood. Has everyone gone insane?
Oi, over here! Don't bother with them! No talking this one out. You need to run, now!
Just gonna leave the runner there.
We weren't away from the city that long. What happened? Why are all the people so bloodthirsty now?
The prince turning into a monster before their eyes still lingers in their minds. After all, a monster entered into their society disguised as a person.
No, that's not...
I know, it's not true. But truth and how it appears to the citizens are different beasts. Moreover, humans have been sighted closer than ever before. The royal capital's populace is unused to danger, so they've become suspicious of each other. How fares your neighbor? Do you run in circles with monsters in disguise? Are questions on the tip of every tongue. Ever since Forden's death, Luis has everyone on a knife edge. He's erratic, and nobody knows how he'll react to those who defy him if push comes to shove.
So, at the core of it, people are scared witless and they cling to Luis as a savior, rather than the devil he is.
You well know that Luis cares not one whit about social status, especially as a token of birthright. No amount of wealth or standing can buy his protection. So even those who may have opposed him at first now counsel that condemning him would be imprudent, as it puts their safety at risk.
Then we're stuffed. He won't save anyone, and oh yeah, he can create humans, by the way.
Oh, that's all true then. I had my suspicions, but it's still a bit of a jolt. This all said, in my humble opinion, what we're seeing in the people now has been in the works for some time. Now, has the tournament for the throne truly ever been a fair contest? The Sanctus Church bent it to its whim, and I abetted that. To my shame. Before I met you people, I didn't have much to me but anger and quips. I'd rant and snipe and have my cynical little discourse, but I'd only looked to others for change. Now maybe that outlook's our real enemy. Blind fanaticism, like I had. Even if there's no malice to it, it's a dangerous thing. Hard to think clear when your mind's a muddy stream.
We've been told Magla is born from people's anxiety. Perhaps the proof is now before our eyes.
Kind of ironic. But we have to do something about it. If we don't, they'll never listen. We'll only ever be seen as an enemy.
I had the inn prepared. They won't let anyone in but you lot. Let's head there for now, shall we?
This is heading back to the Gauntlet Runner. It seems like the city's calmed down at least a tiny bit. We have a hard time wrecking our Gauntlet Runner, but we still shouldn't chance it. We should make our way over to the Hushed Honeybee. Everything else has already gone ahead. Alright, well, before that, I need to check. Do I still want that other thing on? Luck plus 10. I think it's time to retire it. I really do. I think it's time to let go of it. Oh, it's actually worse. That's okay. Oh, before that though.
What now?
Let me just go ahead and unlock these.
I'm counting.
It'll be a while before we can max them, but I want them unlocked.
Oh.
What is it? Reverend Crown. Oh shit.
New skills, new possibilities.
I see.
I might have gotten something truly amazing.
I'm counting.
Wonder what? There must be something really powerful unlocked behind unlocking them all.
I found new power.
No, I'm good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7 archetypes left to go. There might even be another hidden one. You know, it'd be really cool if the companions had a secret 4th one just ready. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I doubt it, but it would be really fucking cool if they did. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, let's look at that Reverend Crown or whatever. Holy shit. That is insanely good. That was really good. Let's go to Academia.
Where was I?
We need to sort out inherited skills and see if there's anything else in here.
Fascinating.
We have.
What now?
Let's see here. I don't know if I can get another level out of this. I can. When do I get the one that I really want? Rank level 18. So we're gonna take 5. Probably like. Probably like another 30 to 40 of them things then, eh? If... I wonder if we get the one that makes so you can't critical hit us, and then the passive that makes it so you take 50% less damage but can't evade. Wouldn't we then be like insanely powerful? And then if like a new game plus we maxed out endurance, wouldn't it basically mean we were unkillable? And then if we added in some like HP recovery and MP recovery maybe? I don't know. Let me look at the skills again. Heavy physical damage to one enemy, that's pretty good. Heavy magic light damage to all enemies. That's insanely good. That's really good. I don't think we need to give it skills that target all people or skills that target individual. Especially at rank 20 when we have almighty damage. Synthesis. That is insane. First ally, royal archetype. So there's a hidden archetype. There is. It's directly telling us there's a hidden archetype that we can get for our teammates. And look how powerful that is. That's insanely powerful. I'm looking forward to this. This is so we only need to get passives. We don't need damage. Been waiting. There's something I wanted to point out to you. You've awakened the Prince archetype. The power within your way of life has influenced even your allies, and now stands with power beyond imagination present themselves. It's the power of a true hero, one who shares and supports the perspective of the sovereign. Such is a royal archetype. I hope you'll let me witness its power come to fruition. In response to the Protectionist True Awakening, his allies can now study the royal archetype. The requirements for royal archetypes are difficult, but they are powerful archetypes unique to each ally.
I've been waiting.
It's so peak, man. It's so good. Let me just make this while we're here. Wizard's Mask. We have a Wizard's Mask though now. Out equipped. So we can do both of them right now. We're still missing that. Still missing these, unfortunately. Summon experiments, we haven't got that either. Let's sort out my inherit skills first. What do I have here? Generate and mass revelry. Alright. Prince. Passive. Slash. I think this would be good for heroic slash for now. We'll see. Let me have a look more though. That's not really that good for us. We don't need this. Don't need that either. Don't need that. Don't need that. Half damage, but it's because I'm able to dodge. I think having this would be really good for us. I'm gonna put this on.
I have a few skills.
Alright, let's see what else. No. No. No.
Alright.
I'm gonna put this on.
Watch this.
Now we can't be critically hit and we take half damage. I might put this on, I don't know yet. Half damage taken when ambushed. No. No, no. I might put this on and then have the other one regenerate.
I have a few skills.
I was considering plus 10% attack, but I don't think we need it. This makes us regenerate HP, regenerate MP, we kind of critical hit, and we take half damage. I think that's a good combination of passives. Especially once we max it out and we get the almighty damage, and we get resistance to all affinities. Because imagine we have resistance to the affinities, that damage then gets halved, and then it can't critically hit either. So we could end up taking like 10 damage, or even less, once we increase our endurance even further. And then for physical damage, again it'll be halved. And most enemies won't even be able to touch it, you know? So let's look at the study archetypes then. Royal archetypes. I don't see it. I don't know if we have it yet. We might not have it yet. Oh, I see it. Right here. Samurai. Unknown, huh? Real warrior. That's insane. It's kind of cheap too. Pretty good. Really good. Really good. Insanely good. That really good. Dude, this is insanely good. I don't know how we're gonna get it though. It's probably an archetype we have to max out, maybe? I'm not too sure. Let's have a look at what the ones we got here. Oh, this one just tells me. Why does that one tell me and this one doesn't? Why doesn't this one tell me, but this one does? Paladin level 20, Dark Knight level 15, Elemental Master level 15. Interesting. Well, at least we know how to get this one. Okay. That's pretty good. Let me let's defense at 2 turns. It's pretty good. Really good. Really good. That's insanely good. She can basically draw aggro for free. These royal archetypes are insane. Let's look at Hard's Maze. Dwarf's MP is pretty good. When attacked, halves attacking enemies' hit rate. Action stealing a great item from one enemy. That's okay, it's pretty cool. Greatly increases wielder's hit or evasion at start of battle. If you feel such an okay. That is insane. Imagine attacking this guy, you miss, and all your turn icons are gone. Juna, what have we got here? Deals heavy magic fire damage to all enemies, that's pretty good. Magic still attack by 20, that's really good. You're using fire, ice. That's insane. Yufa. I wonder what you have, Yufa. Severe magic damage, severe fire damage. Okay. Extreme magic light damage to all enemies. Heavy magic ice damage to all enemies. Revives any allies from KO and restores all to full HP. That's insanely good. We want it in a party. Deals extreme magic fire damage to all enemies. Build defeats enemies from them. I think if we get Youth for this archetype, we switch out Juna. Youth is just better. And let's see what Basilio's is. Okay, if that's the one time. Once per battle. Okay. What's the difference? Oh, that's one's Crush. No, they're both Strike. Ignores resistance. Oh, I think that's just a better version of Wanton Destruction. Yeah. Alright, these are really good. Insanely good archetypes. But the problem is I need to max out this for my person first. And then I can try and work on getting them these things. I just don't know what this would be a combination of. I just don't know. I don't know why it doesn't tell us like this one does. But so maybe we do Hulkenberg's first. I don't know. But this does mean that once we get to like the final dungeon, I'm gonna be grind like a motherfucker to get these unlocked. I want these things, man. These things are sexy. And it also means I want this to make Yufa even more powerful. I think we're done here. Yep.
That reminds me.
If you have the past, we can't read them in an Oathware language, right? We're able to find out anything else? Someone, yeah, so if it raises more questions than it provides answers. What do you mean? It's all names. The parts written in the old world language aren't part of the spell at all. It's a list of countless names. Then again, perhaps the type of spell it is to begin with. Really? Kind of creepy, that's me. Whose names are they anyway? I can't make heads or tails of all this secret and royal magic business. Perhaps the royal magic isn't the kind of spell we've assumed it is. The floating palace, the way the spell reads the hearts of the people and protects candidates from assassination. Perhaps there are deeper truths beyond the magic's individual aspects. The former king's greatest wish was to guide the kingdom to reform. I assume what's written is the crux of his endeavours that end. Right. I'm not confident in my ability to decipher any further meaning from it. Well, if you recall anything, I would appreciate you examining the scroll for me again. Alright, so there is some secret behind it,
again, won't you?
but I'm good here. I think our character is very close to being insanely broken.
What now?
The only problem is, it does mean our agility stat is mostly useless, which is fine. You know, it is our weakest stat. And if we do enter a new game plus, endurance is probably going to be what we want to focus on. Just get that up as much as possible. But I'm done here. Nothing left to say. So we get for selling out your own tribes, folk. Oh, they're all just beating each other up, eh? Oh, more like them too. What a mess, to be honest. We've now everyone's give up on everything. So just a bunch of people in despair about shit, which is fine, I guess. But I'm just gonna move on with the plot. We'll do a save right here.
What now?
Used up quite a lot of mag. We cleared everyone out. Let's hurry inside. Alright.
Everyone, I'm glad you made it back in one piece. Since you left, Luisa's following has only grown.
Have you changed? You're still the same person, aren't you?
'Tis quite a story, but it deserves explaining. I only hope you can believe us.
Alright, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. I had thought all this business with declaring yourself the prince was a well-meaning bluff. But under the deception, you were, in fact, the actual prince. Is that right?
Yep.
Still, I mean, how do you get the whole country to believe your story? Is that even possible?
Frankly, I doubt it. We've just seen firsthand how far we'll get trying to talk the people down.
Then what will you do? If this goes on...
but you're still you, yes? You came to help everyone, just like you helped me before, right?
That's right.
Yes, that's right. It'll all turn out fine.
Good.
I see. So, even if no one believes you, you're still determined to settle the score with Luis head on?
Even so, the gulf between us is wider than ever. The people have all but named him their champion. With so little time, a guileless appeal to the public may fall on deaf ears.
Hard luck for the honest knight. And not much room left for civil debate now that Luis is openly advocating killing his opposition. Well, that ship sailed when the king's magic faded. Anyway, if there is a key to turning the tide, first place I'd look is the castle in the sky. You saw how violent and volatile the city folk are now, but I don't think it's as simple as fearing Luis. I've been keeping an eye on the royal capital while you were off on your jaunt through the woods. Frankly, the change in public sentiment was too sudden, unnatural. It's as if they've been collectively drained of their sanity, and if I had to guess what's causing it...
You're implying it's Luis's doing? All the eeriness in the sky. Is that because...
Don't know, but the change in the citizens is certainly odd. If something really is forcing it, That means we might still have a chance to fix it.
What Luis is doing in the Royal Palace, whether or not he truly desires a world overrun by humans, we won't know his mind until we confront him.
On the other hand, it may well be bait for a trap.
There's gotta be something up there.
Then it's settled. Head to the Royal Palace and put a stop to whatever Luis is cooking up. With that Skyrunner, you're the only ones who can. And we'll fight in the ways we can too. We'll make sure the whole kingdom hears that the real prince is back after all the strife he's been through.
Indeed. If you can make things better, you might just inspire everyone to remember their own hopes and dreams. Maria's been terribly patient, waiting for you and believing in you. It'd be nice to see her smile again.
Right.
If Luis is beyond all these disturbances, then stopping him will only help us in the approval ratings. If we can restore civility and rational thought, it'll pave the way to defeating Luis. Just press on with faith in that.
I'll always believe in you. We'll all do our best, so you can be a good king.
Indeed. If we win, I suppose you really will be king.
We're counting on you, O king.
'Tis too late today for a grand charge, I fear. Let us take a night's rest, and on the morrow we make for the castle.
I wouldn't be surprised if in New Game Plus another archetype for the MC unlocks. Like right in the center where the heart is, right here. It unlocks and it becomes king or something like that. There's something foul in the air in Grand Trad. Everyone seems so anxious. Those opposers do so with fervour, but it also doesn't believe in us. We must press on. No matter what I say, the people at Grand Trad are going to look down on you. It's times like these where your actions will speak louder than words. When they see you stand up to Luis, it'll be plain to see who's in the right.
Oh, it's Mister.
No matter what happens, you're still you to me, mister. I'm gonna keep cheering you on forever.
You...
Who'd have believed you were His Highness, the actual prince? I apologise for molesting royal accommodations, but try to have a good rest regardless. I don't really want to be around the people outside because it's so weird lately. People in here feel nice and warm now. Wonder why. It's like there's this optimism in here. And it's gotten stronger since you came in, actually. I can feel people's hearts unwinding. Pretty amazing. What kind of magic is that? Just people outside were like this. Just like that, they were gone. The rats. There's more rats than ever.
Oh, hell.
Everyone's filled with so much anxiety and I didn't know what to do. Public sentiment is very volatile at times like this. There's still a way to win. It's so different from when you're in last in Grand Trad. Everyone's staring with such disdain in their eyes. You must remember, you still got people on your side. Alucard, let's just do what we can. No, okay.
Your Highness.
And so His Highness returns to the royal capital in triumph and glory and truth. I'd like to welcome back with a grand feast. Ah well, the day shall come when the people too celebrate you in grand fashion. My spirit's ever ready to ensure that day comes. To be honest with you, if we go into New Game Plus, I hope my character's appearance stays like this. I kinda like it.
Honestly.
First you were Louis' subordinate, then a false prince, and now you've awakened as His True Highness. None have walked so strange a path as you, and after all this you still mean to be king.
Come on.
Some turnaround, eh? Last time we were here, people were falling over themselves to welcome you. The only thing I see in their eyes is fear. Damn it, people. Even if you turn into a monster, Lucy's the one making them. It's a fair bit scary if you ask me. Right, one more save. Watch up the calendar. And then we'll go to bed. Let's have a little look at it.
What now?
Alright. So there's probably gonna be... This is strange. I wonder if there's gonna be like a breakout somewhere around here-ish then? If we get to like here and it's like you have until the 27th to do this, then that'll be fucking great, man. You'll have more than enough time to max everything else. More than enough time. The only problem is Hulkenberg. I have to waste a day travelling just to get it to open up. And if we do, we should do it like in the water region. Maybe in that one tower. We'll see. June is ready to go. Okay. Yeah. Well, only one way to find out. Did I save? I can't remember, so I'll do it again. And then we'll go to bed. This bed is big and soft in the bunks in the corner. Maybe it's time to call it a night. Let's do it.
Good night.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 31 days remain.
I think if we get an entire month, that'd be great.
To all the people who dwell in this land,
This voice?
soon naught but 1 month will remain. On the dawn of the day of the hero, the one who has inspired the greatest faith of the people shall inherit the kingdom. I bid thee forget not these words.
That's so.
Wasn't expecting to wake up to such a spectacle, but I suppose that confirms it. This is where it ends.
Luis has already fortified
so
himself
sad.
behind the palace walls. Good thing we've got a Skyrunner, or it'd already be over for us.
Or perhaps it is us he has been waiting for all this time.
However disturbing the world looks now, 'tis only a prelude to the deadland Luis strives for.
Sky looks proper hellish already. And with all the humans out there, it's no wonder everyone's losing their grip.
Well, he wanted a fair world where strength decides everything. Funny how that's indistinguishable from absolute chaos.
But it's Luis who has the most support right now. And that wasn't born of deception. He broke the nation's order, and everyone knows it.
True enough. That's what got Ardell and I dreaming to begin with. Figured a world where the poor and weak get trampled on was a world worth breaking. Come to think of it, what do we all stand for, really?
Hope.
Maybe hope.
A little broad, don't you think? I don't really know what everyone's talking about, but everyone who's seen you and your friends say you're amazing. You make them really, really happy. Because, you know, you've got all the tribes in your team. Everyone's different, but you keep working together and doing great. You're so cool.
A fair point. You're quite right, Maria. It is a hard thing to word, so forgive my fumbling. But perhaps it is a matter of standing for something Luis does not believe exists. We must prove that it does.
If you keep on believing in what you want, and you keep on working hard for it, it will come true.
That's right, love. I can think of plenty of people who would be much happier if they took a page from your book.
I see now. This is surely the essence of true magic.
Best of luck, Your Highness. After all those speeches about taking the throne, it'll be awfully irresponsible to go dying on us now.
If Luis claims victory, everyone will be sacrificed in his wake. We have to prevent that from happening. Whatever Luis is doing in the Royal Palace has to be stopped as soon as possible, and it's up to us to do it.
Thank you.
We'd best keep an eye on the calendar. The king's deadline was the dawn of the day of the hero, so we've got until the day before. And that won't be the end of things either. Even if people come to their senses, it would amount to nothing if Luis sits upon the throne. Personally, I think we should prioritize our main objective here. I'm sure we'd get it done, but we have to make sure we have at least 1 day to spare before the day of the hero.
We've got a few days left, so it's up to you how we spend them. When we set off, let's do it with no regrets.
How many days do we have? Until the 22nd of next month?
So Luis is hiding in the floating royal palace here. We have to stop him. I won't accept King Luis.
That's Skybound Avatar. Okay.
Let's put an end to this.
30 days left. This is insane. And it's only difficulty rank 9. So that must mean there's more afterwards. Stop the Archmage Louis, Pinnacle of Evil. A mission deadline's begun. Okay. The entire country experiencing dread weather. wasn't bad enough because of an irrevocable blight. The abilities of your followers and their support will be indispensable when it comes to surpassing Luis and being crowned the new king. Use this time to ensure you have no regrets when you depart. I think it's saying I have to max out all the followers. You need to be absolutely sure that you're ready for anything before we head in. That place has definitely changed from the last time you were there.
Well...
Okay.
Oh, right!
Any bounty available? Alright. Oh, here you go, Maria. You've wanted Maria. There you go. Here's a painting. Wow. See, it's so pretty. So is this really the same song that we see in Grand Trad? Yep. There you go. Take this picture too.
Wow.
Could have shown that tall bit skirt. Nope. There you go. So that bridge here, there's a whole lot of bridges now to be so dark underneath. Are those bones? Let's see. We have more? How many of these do we have?
Wow.
So pretty, the leaves are so red and the snow is so white. The straw makes me so excited. God damn, how many do I have?
Wow.
Through the top of a cloud, there's a building of the sky. Is it in Grand Trad too?
Thank you.
Mister, I'm strong now, so don't cry anymore. Always be here to welcome you back with a smile. Maria and Fabian put the drawings that gave them on the walls at the inn. And read too. With a scary look on their face and fight all the time. Will things go back to normal? Yeah, I'm gonna go look at the pictures. Let me go have a look at them. Where are they? Where are they? Oh, that's them right there. It's like with the drawings that I gave to Maria. Someday I think it'd be great if I take Maria to all these places and have her see these sights in person before their own eyes. Maybe. Yeah, that's good. We're well aware, but there's something we have to do, otherwise they'll become king, can't just let let that happen. I see, unfortunately I've got much information about that place, it's not exactly the kind of place anyone can just waltz into. But the sight of a monster stalking the skies around the place proves that these days there's no telling what kind of fiends may appear. Regardless, I'm confident you'll be able to pull through all of this. And then but over Charles you've already claimed victory over, I know that you will do the same to Luis. I place my faith in you. That's right. Our past experiences have shown us we can overcome anything. Don't worry, we can do this. Okay. Oh, here we go. All these have been sold by the butcher in Grand Trad. Then there's a lot of the lake. You want them? You have to fish them up yourself. So no, I'll probably be on catch anyway, so I'll try fishing to call you dad. Okay. I don't know where the meat is, so... Yeah. Monster parts?
Hey!
The stores in Barlhaven or Vega Island, I believe. I didn't know that. Oh, but Gelders from Hodgson from Monsters, watch it. Okay. Stores in Vega Island. Campfires. Interesting. Give me this.
Hey.
I don't need to look at all this. I'm just gonna have them.
Hey.
Nah. No, I'm good. I got all the new intel. I'm just colour that sky. It's as if it's reflecting the hearts of the people right now. It's quite unsettling. Summer travel. We used to run taking her back to see the Prince dueling Luis. Now on second thought, this is exactly what that man would have wanted.
It's alright.
Maria and I, after every other side, will always be welcome here. Alright, well I'll see you then. I'm good. Let's get out of here. Wait, is it on the bar too? Yes. The archetype.
Alright then.
Let's go have a little look at the shops and whatnot. There might be new stuff again. I wonder if we can get better Magla prices. I'm about to cook for you. I've got an idea what to make now. So next time on the road, I'm on kitchen duty, yeah. Alright. Travelling thing.
Looking to sell, are you?
I think you are. Is it? Okay, the prices went back to normal. I'll take up a lot of our shit.
Hello.
What do you want? That outfit, I don't think the candidate claims to be the prince. If you have possessed the prince's skills, I have a task for you. To place some distance from out to be called Mount Volcano. Look for the War King's legendary greatsword there. The War King native land under his exemplary leadership, even the sword he carried became the stuff of legends. It's said to be a stunning, awe-inspiring craftsmanship. I travelled many leagues in hopes of seeing it, and in fact it's been 10 years since I first set out. The available den of monsters, no doubt I'd died before I found it. That's why I figured I might enlist someone so princely in my stead. Of course, I'll reward you handsomely, and you're sure to find other treasure here too then. What say you?
Guess so.
Tough to turn down treasure. Might I find something we can use against Louis, or if not, we can sell it and buy something that is useful. Let's go look for it. Show me on the map.
Much gratitude to you.
You really do, you have my gratitude, I shall of course prepare a suitable reward. That's much for swords yours to keep, I just want to see it. Yeah. Treasure and a legendary sword on top of it. If I can use it. Oh, it's a great sword, so maybe not. We'll see, we'll see.
Let's give it a shot.
Damn. Increases wisdom.
That's where you want to go.
Well, volcano should be around here. Despite it being a volcano, apparently it's safe.
And right there's a labyrinth.
We'll face danger here.
Alright. Alright, so be it. Just don't let greed get the best of you. There are dangerous monsters there. Of course, you have to be bravery and foolishness, so prepare accordingly. Anything new in here?
Hello
there. No, doesn't look like it. I'm happy about that. Nothing new. Let's go looking for all the requests then.
Ooh.
No, didn't mean to pull that up. Get off my screen.
All right then.
The requests right there. Alright.
Let's go.
Pick up these 2 requests, we get the bounty. And then that should tie things off nicely. We'll also have the informant to speak to again.
Hey?
If you forgot me already, some people know me as the Queen of Cuisine, though I suppose that title is a little presumptuous to use in the company of an actual prince.
Isn't that...
Alright, we met in Matera. Used to be a chef within the royal palace, so still need to perfect the art of cooking. Correct, I once again have needed your talents, that unique point of view that allows you to create such unexpected and powerful dishes. I'll let you out. During my customer travels, the thought constantly crossed my mind. In times such as these, what can I cook to ease the hunger of those struggling to survive? I speak of those who cannot afford gourmet cuisine, must can afford simple fare which fills the stomach but leaves the heart empty. Therefore, what the world needs is a dish, while comprised of plain ingredients, brings with it a colourful sweetness that brightens the drudgery of everyday life. Simple yet exciting, I like that idea. Once definitely clear to make something like that. When I think of food that quickens my pulse, the first thing that comes to mind is a sweet flavour. Nourishing lumber bees are a must. So that everyone from wee child to the elderly may eat it in a comfort, a fluffy texture will be perfect. That uses lumber bees and has a fluffy texture.
Have a spare moment.
Correct, if you manage to whip up a dish that seems promising, simply return here and tell me all about it.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay. Reward Lord of a Lake. That's perfect. That means we can make our last dish.
The world belongs to Lord Louis.
Maybe we even already have it done. Let me have a, can we look at our meals? Let's see.
What now?
Looking good ingredient. We already have it, so we've already made it. Let's see. Out my way, get out of my way. Where are my meals? Where are my meals? Okay, now. Oh, it's not gonna tell us. We'll just try and add it. Stale blackbird. Sweet and fluffy. Honey cake. Right?
Hey?
Unremarkable branch baked good, especially to allow me to taste it. Oh, this is... No, winter cries it really that horrible. In days long past, in the kitchen bathed in the warmest sunlight, my mother cooked for me Cook for me with whatever green shad in hand. The flavour of this cake takes me back. A gentle sweetness to warm the heart and a soft texture that calls the innocence of childhood. Yes, it's exactly what I've been seeking. So I guess it's alright, huh? It's very private techniques used to create this dish. I should be able to turn any plain old kitchen veg buttons with an irresistible baked good. Thanks to you, I think I'll be able to create what I've been seeking. Cooking that tastes good, it's easy to make, and brings happiness to those who eat it. Exceeds all expectations. As promised, I present to you this reward. The gossip surrounding has been very positive as of late, as such for added bonus to your earnings. Please accept it alongside my gratitude. And then we get the Lord of the Lake, right? We get it? We do. We can make flash dish. And it increases elegance. How many points? Only 4? Level 4 elegance. Oh my god. We might be able to do it. We might be able to get a perfect ending with all of... Oh, we might be able to do it. It does about to choose sovereignty. Yeah. It's been pulled off. Me and yours taught me how now my view of the culinary world truly was. I still have much to learn about food as well as people's hearts. My journey must go on, and along the way I will teach this new recipe that I've inspired to all that I meet. Someday I hope that my cooking will bring smiles to hungry people all across the country.
Hey?
Charm and sentiment, but you have other goals to accomplish first, yes. But to wait until those are complete, I look forward to it. I should let the promise of my delicious cooking will motivate you on your own journey. Look forward to serving you. Until that time, I bid you farewell. Godspeed, Your Highness. This actually worked out perfectly. Insanely perfectly. What's this? Oh, that's not even a request. That's just reefer. Right, let's go to the recruitment center then. Because my goal is to do all the traveling. That might not be a good idea.
Alright then.
Might want to do the request first, because if they decide that they want a traveling conversation, we're going to be a little bit fucked, aren't we? As long as we leave enough time, we should be fine. We can't on Your Highness. I'll be off free. Okay.
That's a rough one.
We need someone to defeat the great beard monster Kokomortis, and you're probably the only ones who can do it. It's legendary throughout Oceania. They say it's a Kokosaurus that's lived for hundreds of years, growing enormously strong as a result. In the past, it's appeared near Brawlhaven. Each time a delegation was formed and dispatched to kill it, but they've all failed. The best they could ever do was wound it, but each and every time it just fled back to some skybound ruins. So it flew back to its perfect little hiding spot and no one could chase after it until we came along with a Skyrunner. Let's take it. Show them on the map. This is on the verge of succumbing to total panic. In truth, the ruins about the beast are more ruined than damage it's caused directly. The great monster bird brings plague and famine with it, they say. A plague? Is there any truth to that? It's just superstition, but in this day and age, the panic caused by such rumours can spread instantly, like flames across a parched field. The idea is plague is adding anxiety to an already chaotic situation. A riot could break out at any moment. Then we've got to stop it, so we can find this bird monster. You know those mushroom-shaped rocks out in Brawlhaven Sea? At the top of one of those is a ruin known as the Man of the Ascendant. Seems that bird happened upon the ruins some time ago and decided to be the perfect nest. It's not a place that just anyone can get to. There's undoubtedly plenty of danger waiting for you up there, but it also rooms of fabulous treasure. Bring me the cockatrice crest as evidence. Okay. It's lived for hundreds of years and got so strong to change its name. Should probably pay a visit to the Brawlhaven informant.
Let's do it.
That's powerful. We also have a Colosseum still. This place is on a rock, right? Ruins on top of a rock. Sure, it's weird, huh? Well, we should be able to get there if we fly.
We'll face danger here.
And then, it seems there's more than monsters causing trouble nowadays. This contract will require to assassinate Founder's sisters. I believe there's some religious fanatics. And by religion, I don't mean sanctism or even the pagans. This is just some nameless sect out there proclaiming death to be the true salvation. They believe that if they die before the world is destroyed, they'll be reborn in a different one. They say the world of today is fated to end, and dying is our only means of rescue. If they kept their delusional fantasies to themselves, it wouldn't be our problem, but now they're attacking people near ground trodden in the name of salvation. Gone too far, they're no better than common bandits. Indeed, security and ground trad bad enough of what's going on, so this death cult is pushing us over the edge. Some of you started sympathizing with the ideology. By all accounts, it's chaos in Grand Trad right now. So please, for the sake of Grand Trad, end his attacks by ending Bandit Chief Sisters. Yep, leave it to me. I'll take care of it. There's not a moment to lose. Just between me and you, have Hitler got their hands on a secret weapon that can kill people en masse and brought it to their hideout. It's pathetic they got such a thing under our noses, but the military has its handful keeping the peace and hunting down monsters. We need you right now. Bring me the Founder's hatchet after the job's done. Deliver that and you get the reward. Probably be good to talk to the informants in the royal capital first. Hold up north of Grand Trad and the disgraced ruins. I'll share the exact location.
Let's do it.
Oh, damn. It's a high, very high level difficulty. That's what they plan on there. It's pretty far, but Friday should be right before the day ends.
And right there's a labyrinth.
And then, how about this? Much obliged for taking this contract. Everyone else has been looking to take it. See this place well? Back during the famine, I promised Hatch to save food, and it involved abandoning people here and leaving them to die. Of course, it's an antiquated practice these days. Rumour is the resentment of these unlucky people manifested into this monster. But if this creature the Ordamus is left as it is, it's highly likely that it will start to terrorise the neighbouring areas as well. That said, if the superstitions don't deter you, by all means take it down. What do you think? Will you do it? Yeah, I'll do it. And you look dependable. The place is called the Abandoned Path. Ordamus won't show its face willingly. You have to get its attention first by going after the Ricopita, a type of snake monster. The snake has sharp senses to report any intruders to Ordamus, which steps in to do the fighting. You got something of a symbiotic relationship. Once you've taken down Ordamus, bring me back for Bloodstained Talon. You'll get the reward after turning that in. The informant shall have more details too. Well, I'm counting on you.
Let's do it.
Okay. So I'm thinking we spend 10 days developing our relationships with our followers by trying to max them all out. And then we spend the next 10 days doing all the dungeons and whatnot. And then we spend the last 10 days doing our royal virtues. Or something like that. And also there's still the Colosseum I want to do, so we'll see about that. Thing is, when it asks the forest path by land, flying's too risky even if I'll have it in the mountains.
We'll face danger here.
Okay. So that's all the bounties taken care of then. I think that's the remaining bounties in the game, but I don't know.
Well...
Okay.
Hey, remember?
Oh. So we have a quest in every town, it seems. Could be tricky. Let's go to the informant here and buy the remaining information we need. Right now, I'm just chasing up everything. You know what I mean? That way, when the time comes, we can just take stock of what we need to do and how much is left to do.
It will be Lord Louis before too long.
We definitely need to max out our archetypes. I want to go into New Game Plus with everything done.
Fancy a bit of it?
Let's have a little read then. Man known sisters, drifter from Hell Alterbury, motivated purely by greed, particular taste for gold. Don't want to do that. Nah, I'll pass. Weak to light magic, that's good for us.
Whoa.
It doesn't sound like you'd be a particularly strong opponent. True. However, there's more to the story, the information's still hazy, but apparently there's something far more dangerous in those ruins. The military may put this bounty specifically for that reason. A treasure sneaker sneaked in there and caught a glimpse of something. Whatever it was, it's big and peculiar and it buzzed with an aura of lightning. There's no electric attacks, but besides that, you must know at least a little more about this thing. I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. Whether the thing even exists is questionable. It's hard to separate the truth from the lies on the subject. Whether it's to be prepared. Make sure you're ready for anything. Okay. Anything else? No. Alright, so looks like we're done in Grand Trad for now. Any requests in Mortera? No. Alright.
Alright. Where to?
What about Brawlhaven? Any requests here? There's one right there.
Let's go.
We'll grab this. We're just gonna grab all the requests, all the bounties, all the information, everything we need.
Hello.
Well, Gennaro, you here to talk to my story like me. I admire your pluck, lads. You piqued my interest. Let me share something I picked up in a tavern. But that old structure called the Forsaken Tower north of here, it's teeming with powerful monsters and none who step inside have ever stepped back out. I heard there's 3 such towers in the world and apparently the number itself isn't insignificant. Anyway, to look at you went out of a Fairy Tower, you wouldn't have to be the hero to save the islands, would you?
What am I to do?
In that case, I think there's something particular should hear. Consider this top secret. Apparently there's some sort of legendary monster at the top. It's got something to do with a trial for obtaining a forbidden power. That's about all I could tell you. Anyone's looked into it and swear to tell the tale. We continue that with a dragon god to save that island. If a forbidden power is real, I want to go to a hero like you. I've no doubt the chief would agree, so I'll leave it to you to see if this legend rings true.
Eh?
You want to dive a little deep into the trial? Try the informants in the tavern. I get a lot of my information there. Interesting. So we can go to the 3 towers to get a forbidden power. So that's, I always knew there was something off about going up there and it's like an item in a big arena and then nothing. Makes sense. The more you risk, the more you stand to gain. I should hope. I'll be shoving off now though. Best of luck out there.
Alright.
Forbidden power in a Forsaken Tower. Fun. Should we check it out? Yeah, we should.
Weather like this, no telling what.
Let's go to the informant. What's this about? Let's see you again. But between you and me, a lot of Luis's bosses come here now. Never seen so many drunken brawls. Not sure it's wise for you to be here. Okay, well, I don't care.
Fancy a bit of info?
I'll buy this. But not because I need it, but because I just want to have it. The Tower trial.
Hey!
I heard something happened at the Forsaken Towers. You know anything?
On this?
The reckless type, are you? I like that. Unfortunately, I don't have any reliable information, but how about a legend? We tried to obtain this forbidden power. Apparently the past you had to fight a ferociously mad bastard of a monster. Long ago, a trapper returned from the tower and told this tale. According to them, the monster in there is an enormous beast unlike any in this world. It takes any attempt to ward against its attacks as an affront and a devastating blow in retribution of the terror to behold. And that's all I know. No mention what it looks like or anything. Might just be a little old bollocks anyway. No one believes in such fairy tales these days, but it's true that something unusual is happening in that tower. And that's all I've got. Want to find out what this trial's really about, you have to go and see for yourself. Alright. What about the Great Avian Manor? There's no these places with fancy names. You can't get there without flying, so who knows who the hell built it. As it's nearly unapproachable, most folk forget it exists. However, recently I heard a creature with a bounty placed on it fled there. That'd be the Coca Mordus. You ever heard of a Cocosadus? It's similar to one of those. Like a Cocosadus, it prefers its prey soft and squishy, so it'll try and reduce your defense.
Just between
You better prepare ways to harden your defenses and use them often. Thankfully, it's also weak to ice. Once things come down from there, you're the only one who can defeat it. Which tries to show off, don't you think? Come back safely, better tell me how it went. Alright. That's all the information I need from here, yeah.
Alright.
I think that's all the requests. I'm gonna speak to the bug guy because I have some bugs for him.
Hey there!
Yeah, here you go. I should have enough. Don't say many. Be a great boon for my research, is what I promised you. Lawbreakers. Oh, it's an accessory, I think? No. Maybe. These are gauntlets so stayed, not even dragon's claws can pierce them. Not that I've seen them in action before, of course.
Wait.
You really giving us some amazing dragon-related relic again? Do you just have a ton of money lying around or what? I look for bugs was simply so great and increased myself on research at a certain place long ago. But at last I can look forward to you collecting them for me. There's still gold beetles hiding out there. If you find any more, please bring them to me. Found over 13, making a 38 in total. I'll give you this flame steel corselet in exchange. I'll catch them myself and counting on you. I don't think I have enough, but I'll check.
Hey there!
I doubt it. Perhaps 10 will do. Okay. So we need 10 more for the corselet, and then like another 13 after that for the sword. We're definitely not going to get it, unfortunately. Is it an accessory? Or is it a weapon? Might be a weapon. Let me see. Where are you? It's not a weapon. Claw breakers, there they are. Over there. Is this slash damage? 7 plus 6. How about you, Stroll? No, you wouldn't benefit from it as much. You'd benefit from a lot, though. See if we can't give it to you. Wherever they are. Where are they? I just don't see them. Oh wait, hold on. It's in here, isn't it? Yeah. It's pretty mid. What about here? Endurance plus 5. Slight attack damage. Yeah, it's not that great. You don't benefit from it that much. Yeah, it's not that great. Alright. Rhea, anything new here? There is. Alright, let's see. And then there's Alterbury. What have you got for us? I apologise for bringing this up at a time like this, but something I thought I should tell you. Lately I've been searching for some old history to review our true traditions, and I discovered something about a set of towers scattered throughout the country.
Whoa.
Tower like that one place, right? Yeah, we're familiar. Let's see then, that makes things simpler. According to the books I've read, when turmoil rocks the world of men, a sign will appear in the towers 3. 3 trials for 3 towers. Upon the hero proves thrice worthy, a forbidden power that's been sealed away in this world will be bestowed. Essentially, 3 towers will appear, each with their own trial, and then whoever conquers them will obtain some kind of great unprecedented power. When ensured this power is unknown, however, judging by the description of a worthy hero, a sense that these are trials of not only sheer strength, but honour and other like qualifications. Answer with royal magic. I dread to think out what happened if Luis attained it. I much prefer it in your hands, but what do you think of it? Will you undertake these trials? One tower is apparently south of our island here. It's called the Spire of Blind Faith and is known by some of the islanders. But for precise information, you better ask an informant. It is a monster that's taken up residence there, so it might not hurt to go in for a bit more protection.
Let's take a moment.
We're definitely gonna do this, man. I can't miss what the power is. That's almost 4. Yeah,
thank you.
That's gonna be insanely difficult. We'll probably leave them towers as the last thing we do, so we can get like the princes and archetypes and stuff. As for the remaining 2 towers, Mystari living outside the island might know something about them.
Let's check.
We've got a good time to love Mystari. Mystari outside the island of Rare, so it looks a pretty strong impression when we do happen to meet one. How have you? I have a few messages to learn about things beyond Island's purview, so I've asked certain people to act as my eyes and ears. To be frank, I believe these trials will be dangerous ones. The books even say countless others who have lost their lives. But I believe if anyone can overcome them, it's you. That's why I wanted to inform you of it so urgently.
I'll see you again.
Heroes of our island, I pray for your good fortune in battle, and I hope this legend turns out to be a mighty power that you can use for the good of the world. Alright, let's go check the informant, and then it's time to head to Alterbury and get the request and such over there. And then we can start figuring out what we want to do. Yeah. Is it just for tower? It is, alright.
Cheers.
You got the Spire of Blind Faith from the chief, did you? I'll tell you when I put the trial there. As you've heard, no one really knows too many specific details. It would help if anyone ever came back. But it's said that a long time ago there was a man who fled from the tower, and with his dying breath he scrawled these words. The beauty of the purple flames invite only death. Should you fall for the temptation, it's your life that will turn to ash. Doesn't read like a will, so assume it's a warning. Hard to say what it means for any certainty. But the man was clearly haunted, so something in the tower must be truly terrifying. I interpret as a strong suggestion that we need protection from fire to go in. I certainly couldn't hurt. That's all now. Can't imagine anything called a trial will be easy, but I have faith in you. Alright.
We stand behind you, Lady.
All right then.
I think that's everything
Where
here.
to?
I'm just going to Alterbury. Nothing. There's some requests here, so let's go take a look at this. It doesn't look like we'll need 10 days to max out our elegance though. Because wisdom's already pretty close. So we just do our followers and our dungeons. Finish what we need while we're traveling to the dungeons, and then finish our elegance. We should be ready to fight Luis and end the game. So let's pick up these requests.
So that's what it's
Now for all towns who launch up the tower finally in hand, oh such woe as me. Did you say tower? Probably the same tower Denny was talking about, right? And out of a fairy, you wouldn't be the heroes to save the islands, would you? 1,000 pardons, I've gotten excited and raised my voice, haven't I? I'm a star researcher, you see, conducting an academic investigation into the island's folklore. Within them, the one thing that's drawn my interest lately is the legend of the Three Towers. I finally managed to pinpoint the location of one of these three spires, the Tower of Insolence just north of this very town.
What shall I do?
However, it seems the tower is a monster's den. Positively infested as it were. Given my current fortitude, I've regretfully had to put the requisite field work on indefinite hold. Indeed, this must be the trial of the tower spoken of in the old tales, the one which grants a forbidden power to whomsoever completes it, but inspiration has struck me like lightning. It occurs to me that how perhaps indeed the hero that saved the island may well have hardness enough to complete such a trial. If there really is some forbidden power to be obtained, I'm sure it's safer in the hands of our illustrious hero. But I suppose I haven't heard such astonishing tales. You're curious as to the veracity. Is it certifiably true? Or is it as tall as the highest rise your mind can conjure? Well, it's but one way to know for certain, and that's to walk your way to the highest point of the Tower of Insolence, north of Alterbury. Oh, and do ask an informant for the proper details. You'll be able to learn more about the trial itself as well, I presume.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
Alright. I'm quite glad the endeavour of the tower is in the hands of one so capable. I'm beaming, in fact, that is a hero's charge. And with that, I take my leave. Even further research awaits me. Fare thee well.
That sounds right.
You talked about tower enough to get me curious. We should look into it if you have the time. And then there's what?
All right then.
One over there. Alright.
That sky looks proper angry.
Bam, 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 bam. What you want? Could you possibly be the prince? There are all manner of unpleasant rumours floating around, but I don't want to believe a word of them. In truth, I've had my own since the exhibition. And after learning that your limbs as remarkable as your deeds, I know for certain you're worthy of being the next king. To show my appreciation for your highness, I prepared a special promotion of sorts. I called it the Warm Heart 4 Wallet Hot Spring Campaign. You're but to bathe in a hot spring, your highness will receive a reward. If you put some of the hot spring with your bath into this vial and bring it to me as proof, I'll have 30,000 reef to give you. Is that acceptable? She's gonna pay us to take a bath? This seems weird, shady even.
Too much to take.
Why His Highness works so hard to save his people, I just want him to have a moment to relax and to offer a little extra monetary support. That is my sole desire. They accept this vow as a token of this humble merchant's goodwill. Sure. My word, such kindness is an answer you believe in me. The hot spring is here, underneath Blue Sky Bridge. A bit gloomy, I know, especially when it's only open at night, but the baths are a slice of heaven. You can always find me here, please know you have acquired the spring water.
Let's give it a shot.
Almighty Panacea and 30k. Okay.
Okay then.
There's a hot spring underneath Blue Sky Bridge, but how do you want to take a bath?
Alright.
Can I put my bath salts into it? I hope so. Alright, so the only thing left to do then is to go to the inn.
Let's head there right away.
And collect the information I need.
What more can I do? No harm in just listening.
Yeah. Power of Insolence Trial.
Keep this to yourself.
Oh yeah, something truly formidable has appeared in the Tower of Insolence. It's been going around among those of us in the information business. but the rumours are all based on legend, so naturally I'm somewhat skeptical. Would you mind telling us what you know? I pride myself in my information being factual, so that what I'm about to tell you is merely speculation and a legend. A very long time ago, there was a man who returned from the tower. I can't speak to the rest of this man's statement, but he claimed, "A foul miasma-ridden body none can pierce, and a glare that will curse you, your children, and your children's children." Get off this mysterious message and then vanished. Just what did you see in there, I wonder? Logically, perhaps it refers to a monster immune to all attacks that curses its enemies, and yet I merely offer my interpretation on an ancient legend. I feel like I'm disgracing my reputation just telling you the tale.
No harm in just listening, you know.
Still, I have to admit, I'm curious about what's actually in the tower. You tell me if you find out, just don't do anything like get you killed. According to my sources, it's true that a monster has appeared at the abandoned path. As you may know, that's the forest where a group of people were said to have been abandoned, all for the sake of reducing the amount of mouths to feed during the famine. That story is merely a rumour, and even if it were true, it all happened a long time ago. Despite that, people still avoid going near that place. That might be why no one hits the monster until recently. The beast is an Ordemus and appears to have made the area its new home. It's a bipedal giant that becomes absolutely unmanageable once it goes berserk. When it builds up its strength, its attacks become absurdly powerful. After it powers itself up, it powers its spell and its power. Doing so, and it'll overextend itself, making it become weak. Seems like it's weak to dark, whether it'll repel electric, so don't bother with that. Thankfully there are no villagers in the area, but it's only a matter of time before it makes its way over to a populated area, so please eliminate it. Okay. More about the monsters in Malt Volcano. Malt Volcano was once a mine. It's famous for the high-grade precious stones found there. At some point, monsters began to appear in the area. The miners tried their best to fight them off, but they never stood a chance. Now no one dares to go near that place, save for a few bold fortune seekers who continue to plumb the mountain's resources. A wide variety of monsters now call the place home. What makes them unique is that they use attacks imbued with dark affinity. They will try to inflict a hex upon you, which will cause their follow-up attacks to do more damage. Keep this in mind if you truly intend to go there. Since the miners left, rumours have swirled about a rare treasure lying in waste in the mountains, but I can't verify these reports. If you fancy yourself a treasure hunter, it might be worth taking some time to look for this prize. Well then, I wish you luck. Alright. Let me check something.
Really?
Alright, we have everything we need then.
Where to?
Very well. We'll do a save right here. We'll review our requests and try and estimate how much time we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That comes naturally. That's part of the main quest. It'll take around 10 days all in all to deal with all this shite. So at least just 20 days to do whatever the fuck we want. Alright. I think this is a good place to end the YouTube video. Once we've taken care of everything we need, we can just do whatever we want. So with that in mind, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe, it will really help a lot. And following me on Twitch will be even more helpful. But regardless, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.